Howdy y'all, welcome to Big Diesel RP, where I move from the big city and my fancy city job to come to Montana and produce our own diesel. Howdy y'all, welcome back to Big Diesel RP. I know this is a different truck than what I had before. I just want to say Tabby is off. I dropped her off at a friend's place. She's just going to visit for a bit, then they're going to drop her off again. But I traded out the monster truck we had for this one. Looks like Kevin's already getting started with soybeans. Adam's out there and ready. Just listen to this real quick. This thing roars. Oh. I'm gonna get this thing put away and we're gonna get started on Olives. Where should I go with her? All-wheel steer. I'm gonna park in the grass right here. Oh, bodywork is forward, but the engine inside, oh, I don't know. I gotta look at that later, but 145 grand for that. I traded the other one for it, along with a heap of cash. I'm trying to think, do I want to take the truck or something else? Yeah, I'll just take the truck. Alright, how about we get started? Raise her up and unfold her. I think I'm ready. So, let's kick her on. Now, if I remember right, it was every 3 rows I had to unload. And I think we were just barely under the fill marker on the trailer, so we're going to be cutting it kind of close. We're going to be well over a trailer, because instead of 10 rows, I got 20 now. I'm going to get this going, and I'll see all y'all after. An idea Kevin ran by me just now was pretty much buy 2 more hopper bottoms, or a few more hopper bottoms, get each hopper filled with something like 1 soybeans, 1 sunflowers, 1 olives, 1 canola. Keep a constant flow coming in, and buy from Hoot. Because Hoot would give us a discount on anything we need from, he said 30% discount. I was trying to wrap my head around the math, and it might work to where we can get a profit, and we could also use Hoot's business and give him some money. I'm still iffy on it. If we end up doing it, it's going to be the end of our harvest season. I do know canola, we're not producing near enough of anything to really last us a whole year for production. So, I know I'm at the dealership, and if you look at the bank account, yes, I did spend $230,000. Well, you can't tell it's 230, you just think it's 210 at the moment. Because I traded in the trailer we had, the Bergman, for this, which that's not what took 210 of it. 210's already over there, and that is a different olive harvester. We'll see how well that thing can do. It could apparently hold a lot more. We're gonna put that to the test, and this ain't gonna end well with the truck. So, oh, hey now, coming close there, buddy. Oh, drivers these days. Oh, and Kevin and Adam forgot to grind out the stumps while we were gone, but I guess that's a project for spring clearing, I wonder. Most likely anyway. Okay, people at dealership came, picked up the old one after I emptied it out, and we almost made our money back. $9,000 difference in trade-in, but oh, let's get this thing to work, shall we? This thing could just cruise at 10 mile an hour. It says it can go up to 20, but at the same time, I might miss stuff. As in, it don't have the best pickup rate at 20. 10 is the best average. I'm getting everything off, and oh, I just love it. Double the speed and a huge capacity. That's nice. Well, just like that, we're almost done with this whole olive orchard. I'd say it's more of an orchard than a vineyard. But yeah, Kevin's getting started on the final field of soybeans before he gets started on sunflowers. After this, we'll get started on Tabby's alfalfa. Thinking about doing we'll do alfalfa hay again. Heck, why not? I know after this year it'll be ready in April, July, October. So we'll be able to get 3 cuttings in it next year. I'm just trying to think if there's any problems. I think everything should go smooth with it. Well, here we have it. Just got to get her unloaded and then bring her on over to the oil mill. Oh, kind of glad olives are done. At the same time, I'm not really. Wish I could expand this out further. Fold her up and let's put her away. Because after we get them all unloaded, we gotta go and get started on that alfalfa. Well, I'll see all y'all over there. Here we go, getting started. I'm making the first headland pass before I start running rows, which I make 2 headland passes as I learned at the end last time. So I'll be going this outside, then I'm gonna put the next headland drop directly on top of this pile, making it exactly the same. If that didn't make sense, I'll just show you here in a second and it'll all make sense then. So here's what I was talking about. I'm cutting my second headland backwards from how I cut it before. And it's going to be dropping right where the other one is. So it makes a nice big pile. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just doubling up the pile. And I'm going to be doing that with all of it that I can. And hopefully that cuts our like tedding and windrowing in half. And baling, of course, because the baling, well, actually I think cutting is the slowest. Now, here comes the fun part of just cutting the line down the middle and then doubling up my piles like I have been with the headlands. As I said, mowing might be the slowest process because of the doubling up. So I may have kind of goofed up. I wanted to scroll on TikTok, so I put it on GPS, and well, I didn't reset or reconfigure the GPS to my plan. So yeah, you can see how this turned out. I'm not gonna be doing it like that now. I got it all reconfigured, and yeah, let's just hope I don't just do GPS anyway, though, because I don't feel like fixing that kind of mess up again. I am thinking of doing straight alfalfa instead of trying to turn it into hay. So I might just take a windrower to this, clean out the baler, and that'll be that. Or so that's the plan for now. I just got everything all cleaned out of that thing. I'm now gonna get the windrower, and we won't need the tedder, but after windrowing we'll get started baling, I reckon. I'll let you guys see what it looks like before I start baling. So here's what it looks like right now. Got a headland and then 4 in the center. I managed to merge the last 2 strips into the headland at the end. So let's get this put away and then we'll get started baling. I hate putting this one away actually because it's just so darn big. Now the reason I'm doing this now instead of waiting is for the fact of here in about 4 minutes we're supposed to get some rain, and I want to get this done. I'm probably not going to be able to pick it up in time, but yeah, it's going to be cutting it close. I should have been paying more attention to what I was doing with my time. Let's just hope we can get everything all done before the rain. I know Kevin is doing what he can with the sunflower fields. I don't know how far he is. I just know he just got started on some before we got started cutting this alfalfa. Alright, so rain hasn't come just yet, but we're gonna make this work. We're gonna get this all done. These are, whenever I cleaned out the baler, I reset the size it was spitting out. So instead of 240s, we're getting 220s. So we do have more. Hopefully that makes up the price difference, because alfalfa compared to alfalfa hay, you are getting less money. I don't think it will make that big of a difference on, like, I don't think I'll get as much, but at least every penny might help us. I don't really need this, but at the same time, it still helps, and I kind of like it. Oh, getting a little heavy now, aren't we? So in total, we got ourselves 32 compared to the 22, so we got 10 extra bales. Now, I think it was 22. I didn't double check. For the last cutting, I mean, I probably should have double checked after I put those bales up. But let's get on over. Kevin just texted me saying he's done with the one field, and we shall finish things up after this rain passes. Given moisture might not be a big difference, but it's just going to be turned into oil anyway, so we're not worried too big on if it's dry or not. Oh, there he is. I don't know what he's waiting for. Well, I'll see all y'all around. Goodbye.